What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Cyclist 2023 for episode 4 of our Pro Cyclist career mode, the potential penultimate episode of this series. We'll start it off with the Österreich-Rundfahrt, then we'll go to the Gran Premio Città di Lugano and we'll finish it off with the Tour d'Alsace. We are out of fitness for the first race, 84, -6 and going down. So don't expect big things from my player in Austria. Well, I mean, we may have got 84 fitness. We do have a +5. It's a shame that it's on flat stage today between Salzburg and Salzburg. Yeah, not much to say today. Preparing for a sprint of which I do not care. Oh, there's a massive crash here. Biskar, Anielkowski, Bettendorf, Buchmann, Loderer, Girard for my team. I'm not gonna care or pretend like I care because I do not know who he is. Gotchon Martin, though, that's one name I know. Let's try to take the wheel of Alois Charan here, or like, I don't know if there's anyone here that's able to sprint. Maybe Koch. I'm not sure if he's a sprinter or not. That's the great thing about being a pro cyclist in Continental. You do not know anyone that you are facing 1.4 kilometer. It is going to be a good finish for us nonetheless, because we're on the wheel of Koch and he is sprinting. It's going to be a very easy win for Raymond Creda today. Comfortably ahead of Arluith Aular, and Ricardo Zödel is in P3, oh, for fuck's sake. I'll take P7, it's probably my best result coming this week. -1 in this mountain stage. I think we are going to the Kitzbühelhorn. We are indeed. We will not be winning. They want me to work at the head of the group for about 25 kilometers. I'll oblige because my team satisfaction is quite low right now, and I'd like to get that back up to at least 95, 96. And then we'll get ourselves dropped, possibly in the third cat in St. Jacobenhaus, which is St. Jacobenhaus? The fuck are you on about, Austria? We've started the Kitzbühelhorn. We're at the... I thought I was at the back of the peloton. Turns out I'm not, but we won't stay at the front for very long here. I'd have loved to be able to maybe help my teammates out. It's a Donny called Girard. He has 68 mountain and he's at the back of the group. Well done on not winning. In our defense, we're holding on. I mean, we are getting drops. Yeah, that's completely fair. But it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Arluith Aular is in the first group? Nah, hell nah. No. There's no way I'm being beaten by a Venezuelan sprinter. What the fuck? We exploded at the summit in the final 700 meters. It's a shame we're going to finish with the likes of Vede Helling. It's a win for Ricardo Zödel ahead of Maxi Schachmann and Matthias Bregenhoy. Senna Utebrooks and Barcelo to wrap up the top 5. It's going to be P17 probably for us, something like that. P18 it'll be. Yeah, it wasn't great, but I didn't expect to do well. Another mountain stage, +2 today. According to my team, I'm still a teammate. I mean, no offense, yeah? No offense, like, that's not what I'd like to transmit as an emotion or anything. You're 11 minutes down, lad. I feel like there's a hierarchy that needs to be respected in this team. And they don't care about it. I decided to have fun and go in the breakaway. Well, it's only Danny Navarro and I. First news of Danny Navarro. I definitely thought he had retired after leaving Cofidis. He has not. We'll take the points at the Futsal. Perfect. I just turned German for a second. Perfect, I meant. We'll try and see if we can get the points at the Hochtor, the high door. And, well, I may say high door, but I'm going to say goodbye, Danny. We got caught by the peloton. We did get some points at the Iselsberg path. And, well, now we're heading towards the finish in Pregraden am Großwennenegger. 35 kilometers is probably going to be a sprint, if we're being honest. If we look, I mean, we could get some riders getting dropped in Wegen. We'll see. I think as much as I enjoyed my breakaway adventures, it's probably going to cost me a potential fight for the win. Because if we see attacks by the likes of Ben Zwiehoff, but mostly by Maxi Schachmann, I'm not sure I can handle the rhythm being put on by these guys. Oh, we've nearly made it. I just need to make that slight hill with the lack and the little of energy I have. But if I can make it, which I have done, we're going to finish with everyone. Good. Did not think that would happen. But here we are. We will get dropped, to be fair, during the sprint. Is the group big enough? Nah, it's not. It's not. We're going to get dropped in the sprint. I'm going to get brought by Juan Franco here. And then we're going to get dropped. It's a shame. It's a shame. But at least I'm going to become best climber of the race. And that's quite good. It's going to be a win for Gotcha Martin. Gotcha Martin takes it, and I'll tell you what, we've just been dropped. And we're on the way for stage number 4 between Linz and Zandvoort and Eglan. To sprint stage, I have a -3, but I am the best climber of this race, and I'm going to try and maintain that jersey. Possibly in tomorrow's stage, because today I don't really care about it. Final 3 kilometers, the sprint is on the way. We did get dropped, by the way. We lost 40 seconds, hence my P13 on the GCF. I reckon I could win P10 had it not been for that incident. I say that I do not know the general classification of this race. It's going to be a win for all with Aula. Oh, shut up, I'm not going to get dropped here. Come on. They're going to be in the breakaway today between Feldbach and Zemmering. As much as that sounds interesting, to be fair, I don't care about the general classification. I thought for a second I could maybe get the best radar of Peloton, but I don't think I've broke the game. No, I haven't. It's fine. I can't see his stats, to be fair. But I'd rather settle for the mountain jersey. We'll go in the breakaway and try to protect that polka dot. What in the... I'm sorry. What in the desigual is this? That's absolutely horrendous. We'll go in less than 4 kilometers. We are in the breakaway with Antoine Berlin, the former Monaco champion, but mostly with Alessandro Fanseu. And for those who are new to the channel, you don't know this man. I've won many Grand Tours with him, but also I've lost a Vuelta on the final day for 4 seconds. To, I think, was it Egan Bernal I lost to? I think it might have been. But it's just nice to see your old riders. Although I did just drop him. Sorry mate. It took me 7 months with my pro cyclist to be better than you. And that's the thing. Despite me being by far the best rider when it comes to mountains and or hills, my absolute lack of secondaries is going to mean that by the time we cross the summit of Straleg, I'm out. And that's just not out for like the fight for the climb. That's just I'm done for the rest of the day. It's kind of disappointing, I can't lie. Fancy though saves the day by being P1 instead of Antoine Berlin. But yeah, my stage is finished. And I cannot recover energy. Look at the lack of yellow I can get. This is ridiculous. This is nuts. I don't know if there's one trait in training that allows you to improve on your secondaries a lot. I haven't found it yet. But if there isn't one, boy, you're gonna struggle. So, energy-wise, I think I can barely do a prologue at this point. Luis Aula has 1 ahead of Zoidel and Peloton. Shockingly, we're gonna lose our P13 in the general classification. But at least I think the mountain jersey is safe. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Look at the lack of yellow I can get. I'm gonna try and outsprint my teammate. Get in, but we're shit. Gran Premio di Lugano. Let's just face at the front. Also, how's my Italian accent? Because this is a race in Switzerland, obviously. Look, I've demonstrated that I speak German in this video. English is a stretch. Maybe add some Italian flair to it. Some catenaccio. That doesn't mean anything. That's just a football tactic. Well, paced during the day, and I'm gonna lose 10 minutes. I don't even know what to do in these stages anymore. 54 stamina. Oh, I mean, come on. Allow it. I can barely do a prologue. That's mad. That's mad. And that's new. Challenging weather. Next week's weather is looking complicated with plenty of rain and cold temperatures for the season. Brother, it's the 10th of July. What do you mean cold temperatures? So it gives me the chance to either reduce things to avoid illness, but I'm gonna have a shit preparation. Not change my preparation, and therefore increase my risk of illness. And I'll organize myself to get away for a few days in the sun, and it doesn't change my preparation. So there's no bad... Wait, what? So it's either I reduce the prep and I have less fitness, or I don't reduce the prep but I could get sick, or I just don't reduce the prep but I'm fine. You know what, fuck it, I'll go in the sun. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the sun. But this is nice. This is something we've never had before, I think. That's cool. We're back in France for the Tour d'Alsace. It is a race of which I think I'm the best climber. or at least I'm one of the best climbers I can see on the start list. Not that I know everyone here, because I clearly do not. But yeah, it's a mountainy-ish tour. It starts with a stage at La Planche de Bellefille. And I would like to win, because I haven't won in this episode. I'm quite greedy, so obviously I'd like to get more wins. And with the potential of a new contract in a couple of days, why not set myself the nickname of the next French Tour de France winner, just like every single French rider has ever done once he's been able to climb over a single hill. Tell you what, 2:15 for the breakaway as we approach the summit of the Col des Chevrères. That's it's a big gap. It's a very big gap. Alright, let's have my team pace at the front then. I'm not trying to lose today. Alright, I think we've done a good enough job trying to reduce the gap. It is still more than 2 minutes though, as we start La Planche des Bellefilles. Okay, well, when's the difficult part? It's quite constant, to be fair. Aerodynamic position. Maintain 82 for now. Use the gel. 140 with the brake. Attack. 120, 114, 107, 59 seconds. Make that 40 seconds. 30 seconds and climbing. I don't think we'll win. I think Del Grosso and is that my boy Yuri Milesi? No, it's not. It's another Milesi. It's not the one that I mocked for about 7 seasons of Cannondale Drapac. We did come back at the break. Are they going to try and sprint? I don't think they've got what it takes. I don't think they've got what it takes. It's going to be a win for us at the Planche de Bellefille ahead of Nicola Milesi and Tibor Del Grosso. Peloton 30 seconds behind, led by Jérémy Levaux. Yeah, definitely not a climber. Sprint stage today, we are leading the GC, so we're not going to do anything. Wait, I don't mind the leaders' jerseys at this race for once. I don't have a lot of... I mean, they're not good, right? Let's be honest. But they're not the worst. Let's take a look at the mountain one. What are we saying? It's this one. I'm sorry, I can't even see where the riders are. Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I've got Luka Modric in the midfield here. Oh, and God is back with us. Come on. More brightness, yeah? Why is it with this race and the peloton not catching breakaways? Jesus. This time there's no Healy finish. So there's a very good chance that the break takes it. Hopefully none of these guys are dangerous when it comes to the general classification of this race. Oh, there is actually a hill. There is a bit of a hill here. The Montée du Casino, and it's going to be a strong start for us. 1 kilometer to go. Come on, as soon as the road goes back to a bit of a flat portion. Oh, Al Rust is murdering me. Yeah, we're going to lose to Al Rust for Team Coop Repsol. Van der Meulen gets second. We're going to get third. I'll take that. Cheeky +2 today for this stage between Ribeauvillé and Lac Blanc. I've got a few climbs here. We have Aubure, Col des Bagenelles, le Petit Vallon d'Alsace, Col du Bermont, and la Station du Lac Blanc. I'm gonna hope that for once the peloton actually cares about the breakaway, because technically they shouldn't. It should be my turn to pace, but I won't. So yeah, hopefully I can take the stage and bag a second win on the Tour d'Alsace. 14 kilometers left, we're in the Col du Bermont, and the breakaway has a 2-minute lead. Now, usually I probably wouldn't worry, but I low-key am gonna worry. I still don't get why Transcend doesn't work here, because P3 of the GC is in the breakaway. And I'm not exactly a big fan of that, so we're gonna have to try and come back at him. But I think we should be fine, and we'll most likely come back in the Station du Lac Blanc, try to go for an early attack, and hopefully quite a nice win. Early move, early attack from us. Who follows? This guy called Ubi. Let's take a look at his stats, and he's gone. Okay, well, 84, aerodynamic. Let's try to get the stage, shall we? I'll tell you what, I've absolutely overshot it. We are potentially not winning. There's a Donny called Van der Meulen trying to come back at us. I have no energy, but there is 1 kilometer 4 left. And the gap seems to be stabilized at around 40 seconds. Van der Meulen doesn't seem knackered the way I am. But I don't think he's got what it takes to come back at us in the final sprint. The gap may be reduced. But it's not enough for him to take the stage. We win at the Station du Lac Blanc. That's our second win on this Tour d'Alsace. Sprint stage, 0, just like our chances of winning today. Final 5 kilometers. There's this guy called Delacroix. Oh, actually, do you know what? I could possibly use him as my lead out today. Yeah, you know what? Let's have Delacroix as my lead out. Come on, lad. 66 sprint for him. Some very average stats for him, but not the worst rider in this team. Let's go 99. With him, I'll use my gel because someone in the comments said you haven't used your gel, blah blah blah. There's a success, or like, sorry, an achievement to get on Steam, which is win without using your gel. So that's the one I've been trying to get in the previous episode. Now that I have it, I can use my gel. But I'm trying to get 100% on PCM 2023. And obviously I won't because there's going to be like online races and I don't play online anymore. But it's P13 for us today. Come on, one more stage to go. Final stage, -2 for me. I'm definitely not happy with this. It's a mountain stage with un Ribovité in the Ballon d'Alsace. I need to lose less than 1 minute 10 on Max van der Meulen. Hopefully he doesn't have a good day. I'll figure it out along the stage. And hopefully the breakaway doesn't win. Come on, lad. Just don't let the breakaway win. Please. Spoiler alert. They let the breakaway go. I'm pacing 80 and I'm losing time. And there's an issue. There's one guy well placed in the GC. I think there's a Donny that was 7 minutes behind. Yeah, 7:02. That's this guy called Yarel. Okay, well. 31 kilometers left. I have no teammates and I have lost the GC virtually for 38 seconds. This ain't great. We're going to start the Ballon d'Alsace. I'd like to thank DSM and that is Radio Popular. Right? Please tell me at least one day I'm going to get that jersey right. Yes! It is Radio Popular. They've paced 3 minutes back on the breakaway. And we're back into the leader's jersey of the Tour d'Alsace. We won't win the stage today. But at least we are going to get the GC, I think. Unless I lose to Max van der Meulen. Attack. By Max van der Meulen. The young Nederlander. He needs 1 minute 10 on us. I am unable to see his stats. Or just to know if he has a good day whatsoever. But I don't know, but from a purely tactical point, he hasn't had the greatest of adventures today. We're gonna lose to to whoever wins, which is usually what happens when you lose. Usually lose to the person who wins. It's gonna be a battle up front, and we'll go the win for Brandlmeier ahead of Pekala, someone like that, and I don't know. Piotr Pekala, sorry. Jonathan Restrepo, right, rather fall from grace. Arsenal. It's gonna be P10 for us. Ahead of Van der Meulen gets in, we take the German classification of the Tour d'Alsace. Sadly, we lost the mountain classification, but we got the yellow jersey, the green one, and the best young rider. Not the team. Shock, my team is still shit. That, however, is going to wrap up this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please leave a like down below. In the next one, we're gonna have the Tour de l'Ain. We're gonna have to simulate most of the Tour du Poitou-Charentes. Lillehammer, Gilne-Gutier. Definitely butchered that. The 3 final stage. Okay, so the next episode is the last one of the season. And also we'll sign a contract for our next team. We'll see if by the time the episode 5 gets released, if the World GB is ready to be used for a proper career mode. If it is, then we'll have a proper career. If not, expect maybe a season 2. I don't know. But if you want to see that season 2, make sure to subscribe down below. Leave a like as well if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you very soon. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.
Pass me the funk, get your funk on, girl, and don't you ever